Now, the news is followed in half an hour by the final part of the contemporary thriller Crossfire. Here on BBC Two, we join Barry Norman with the stars in Hollywood for highlights of the 1988 Oscars ceremony.
Good evening and welcome to the 60th Annual Oscar Awards, and also incidentally to the biggest crowd in the world. What you're about to see, we are solemnly assured, will be watched in 80 countries by up to 1,500 million people. Now, it could well be that because of the time difference between California and Britain, you already know who the winners are, but I don't. So all I can tell you, as a matter of passing interest, is that according to the local pundits, the favourites going in are The Last Emperor for Best Film, Michael Douglas in Wall Street for Best Actor, Cher in Moonstruck for Best Actress, and Sean Connery gaining his first ever nomination after 30 years of filmmaking for Best Supporting Actor in The Untouchables. Well, in just a moment, you and the cameras will be going in there into the Shrine Auditorium to see whether those pundits are right. But I shan't be joining you. You see, by tradition, the really smart way to watch the Oscars is on TV at a party hosted by the legendary and splendidly named Hollywood agent Swifty Lazar in a restaurant called Spargo just off Sunset Boulevard. That's where the stars will be tonight, or anyway, those stars who haven't been nominated, and so naturally, that's where I shall be too.
This is Mr. No, I told you about Moore. He's one of our prize packages.
Well,
he's the one we get Moore first, and on account of Moore, the rest come.
He's the leader of the pack, isn't he?
He's the leader of the pack, not the brat pack, the smart pack.
I'll be around with the drinks in a minute, sir.
Mr. Burns, it's lovely to see you here.
Thank you. Nice to be here. In fact, it's nice to be any place.
Who do you think's going to win tonight, Roger?
Last Emperor.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
They tell me that Cher is a shoe-in.
That's what they say, yes, yes.
But there are always surprises, aren't there? Who else is there? Michael Douglas. And Olympia Dukakis.
Those are your bets.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's a Democrat, isn't she? Is she running for president?
Welcome to the 60th Annual Academy Awards. This is Hank Sims speaking.
Right, well now everybody, including I, know who's won. And in a little while, when all the backslapping and the kissing and the hugging are finished at the Shrine Auditorium, the winners will be turning up here at Spargo for even more congratulations at Swifty Lazar's party. What an ovation you're getting.
Yeah.
Listen, I saw you walk up those stairs. I have never seen a man smiling so broadly.
Yes, well, it's very nice, isn't it? Most appreciated. And I don't know who's arriving now.
Were you surprised when they called your name?
I was, when they called, yes I was, actually, because even my wife, who was getting terribly nervous and everything, I had really decided that I was not going to prepare anything or make a decision. There's nothing you could base it on, apart from the fact that I have no experience of it because I've never been there.
What difference can this award make to you, to your career?
To be perfectly honest, I have no idea, and I don't think that it's a strange pattern, my career, films that are no success at all, and yet I still go on working, and it appears that, I don't know, I think it's like the reason one got the award really is that it's a collective body of work over a period of time, because certain films somehow last and develop a sort of longevity of their own, you know.
What do I say to you tonight? Do I commiserate with you for not getting the Oscar?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, let's see, it's the fourth time I've lost, and I think I've been very good company.
I mean, 4 nominations and 7 movies is not bad, is it?
No, I don't think it's bad at all. And I think if I had anything to say, it would be to thank my fellow actors for nominating me and for supporting me.
The other thought that occurred to me is that while an Oscar would have been nice, a baby's going to be a lot better, right?
No, I'm very lucky. Now I can get on with real life.
Well, yeah, but I'm still sorry. You had an awful lot of fans around in the bleachers outside. You know, there were loads of people, the Fatal Attraction crowd. Did you see them as you went in?
No, because the traffic was so terrible that it was 5 of 6, and I knew that I had to give the first big award, and we got out of the car about 10 blocks and had to run in order to make it. So I didn't even get to come in the main entrance. I didn't get to see everybody.
And you're not really in a condition to run at the moment, are you? I think it's amazingly brave of you to come at all.
Well, I really wouldn't have missed it for anything. I'd have to be in pretty bad shape not to show up. It's a great honor.
Did you enjoy the evening?
I thought it was terrific. Yeah, I had a great time. Actually, I mean, it's a good show. I hadn't seen most of it. All I'd been doing was rehearsing my little bit, and so it was lovely to be out in the audience for most of it.
It was a great pleasure to hear you singing, Dudley.
Thanks so much.
It's a pleasure to hear you singing there, though I've got to say that the lyrics you had to sing were a little bizarre.
Bizarre? What do you mean by that, Barry? I want you to just define it. Bizarre? Well, it's a Hollywood sort of song. The music makers, take about. Bizarre. I wouldn't have thought they were bizarre, but I know you're groping for another word. I can feel it, but
no, you're groping for another word.
Yeah. Yes, well, as it's the ball's in my court. Yes, as the actress said to the bishop.
But you enjoyed the bit with Eliza Minnelli.
Yes. Oh, yes, I did. I had fun doing that. It's so silly to be going around on a white piano that's moving. And singing this stuff. It's.
Yeah, but it takes style to do it properly.
Oh, blimey. Well, yes, here I am, Enough said, Right. I wouldn't say style was my greatest feature. I don't know what my greatest feature is. Do you have any idea? No.
Possibly Brogan.
Brogan is my best feature, yes.
It's an exciting night in this town, isn't it?
Yeah. You really enjoyed it tonight, have you?
I think it's always exciting. It's one of those things kind of uniquely American. It's the Oscars. I guess it's kind of America's royalty. They make their movie stars, or they did more in the old days, but they really make their movie stars kind of the people that they look up to and come out to see and all that stuff.
What did you think of the awards? Were you pleased the way they went?
I thought there was extraordinary talent nominated this year. Didn't you? I mean, everything was wonderful. I don't know how they pick the best thing because everything's so different. But I think it went pretty much like I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, I think everybody predicted that The Last Emperor was going to do well, but I don't think anybody could have predicted it would clean up quite like that.
No, I agree with you, yeah. Barry, are you having a good time?
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
You look awful cute. Doesn't he look cute?
How did you... I know, yeah, you lost. How do you feel about that?
Well, it was good to be there. It was good to be nominated. Of course, I'm a little bit choked to have lost, but Bertolucci's he's wonderful. He's been my idol forever. I'm sure yours as well, probably.
Yeah, and the competition was tough this year, wasn't it?
I liked his movie, this one, less than, say, The Conformist or 1900, I think. But it's being churlish. It was a hell of a movie, and he's a brilliant talent. And I was thrilled to be nominated.
But I suppose The Last Emperor is the kind of film that the Academy really does go for in a big way, isn't it? It's got all those qualities, size, and all the rest of it.
It's epic, and that's what they say. I mean, mine did very well, as you know. Apparently on your program it was #1 last week or the week before. I was thrilled to learn. I was surprised it did this well. I think as it was so successful commercially, because normally commercially successful movies do less well, but it was good to get this far. It's lovely.
But it must be hell sitting there when they're just about to open that envelope. What goes through your mind then?
I really thought he was going to win, to be honest. I mean, I went there. I thought, well, shall I try and work a speech out, And I thought, well, I knew the man was going to win, and it was sort of in the cards, and so I managed to enjoy it more than I would have done had it been like that, But it was fun to be there.
But just a faint tinge of disappointment.
Yeah, yes, of course. Have you seen John Borman yet? I'm sure he has the same faint tinge. But
it was good. It was a marvelous spread. It was a good show too. I thought it was a good show, and I was thrilled that Sean Connery won, and Empire of the Sun, and was sorry, not Empire of the Sun, the Last Emperor. I get mistake. They were both Chinese.
Steven Spielberg won't like you making that mistake.
No, he wouldn't. I loved his picture. I also liked The Last Emperor. I liked the fact that you could see a whole side of the world that you never get to see, actually, in pictures too much.
What do you think about the award to Cher? Did you approve of that?
I thought it was thrilling, and I thought she was genuinely thrilled. I thought she felt vindicated. I thought this girl has had 9 lives, and every life that she's had, she bounces back bigger and better than before, and she's a real trooper. And I mean, you could tell that the audience really wanted her because they gave her a standing ovation. So, I mean, I was thrilled for her, really thrilled.
Commiserations? No. Well, I was disappointed that John Huston wasn't nominated. It kind of diminished all of our nominations, I felt, in the director category, because I felt The Dead was probably one of the most profound films of the year.
Yeah, I agree.
And I liked John Boorman, and I liked Hope and Glory. And
so you're not broken-hearted?
Not at all. Here's John Patrick Shanley. He wrote it.
Congratulations. Thank you. You were obviously a very happy man when you went to pick that thing up.
I was indeed. I didn't expect to get it. I was shocked and delighted. I was doing good.
We keep meeting on these occasions when you've just presented something to somebody else.
Yes,
When is it going to?
This is Mickey Mouse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He left.
When's it going to be your turn?
What, to what? Oh,
to win.
Oh, golly, I don't know. That's something that's only the cards know. I think that's something that is a nice fantasy to have. I don't think it's a goal you can set. And maybe I'll get lucky, maybe I won't.
What did you think of Eddie Murphy's speech at the end, which was the one really serious note in the whole thing?
I think it was very interesting. I'm glad he said it. No, he took a chance with that.
Do you think he's right?
Oh, it's a hard call. I mean, it's been something that is slowly changing. It's also, you can also say about Spanish films too. You can say that there's La Bamba and there's another film, a wonderful film out now. I mean, things have to kind of readjust that way.
Yeah.
And that he had to say.
Yeah. I guess it takes time.
Yes, sir. Just like in the world. What time is it somewhere? What time is it in South Africa? 1955. You know. Prime Minister Botha, why courtesy phone? Oh, I also have some recent news. Senor Noriega has decided to leave Panama if Pacino will play him. So we'll see this. See you later. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye. And that's all from Oscar for another year, though I imagine these crowds will still be hanging around for an hour or two on the off chance that somebody else might turn up. It's not by any means been a night of surprises. Everyone expected The Last Emperor to do well, though I don't suppose anybody really anticipated it would win all 9 Oscars for which it was nominated. One thought occurs to me, though. David Putnam, the deposed head of Columbia Pictures, who acquired The Last Emperor for distribution when no other studio was terribly keen, must now be feeling that if he didn't exactly have the last laugh, he's at least entitled to a final ironic smile. Good night.